Welcome to my bike journey on the Great Allegheny Passage and the C&O Trail. Follow along with me as I make my way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to Washington, D.C. Today, on day 6, we ride from Little Orleans to Williamsport, Maryland. We'll ride about 45 miles along a fairly flat section of the trail along the Potomac River. I'll cover the day's journey, as well as some interesting points along the way, including our first look at some of the canal's aqueducts. As I make my way back into breakfast, just a note, I might try the Western Maryland Rail Trail today. I can pick it up down here at the bottom of the mountain, and I guess it's about 20 miles of paved trail that parallels the C&O. I kind of read about it, but the innkeeper here talked about it last night, and he's going to give us directions how to get on the trail, but might avoid some mud and keep me on pavement for about 20 miles. So we're going to try that. So leaving with my buds this morning on my way to Williamsport. We had a pretty good storm last night. It wasn't supposed to, but it rained like crazy. So you can see the branches and stuff, and it is wet. But we're going to do this Western Maryland Rail Trail all the way to Hancock, and then I think maybe 9 miles beyond that. So we may have as much as 25 miles on the trail, on the pavement, and the C&O is just literally right down there. So it's just a little detour, that's all. To detour back onto the C&O Trail for a little bit. To get around a tunnel that's closed to bike traffic, and then supposedly find a walkway and get back on the Western Maryland Rail Trail. So back into the mud for a little bit this morning. So that would not have been so fun to be around when that fell off the cliff this morning. Yeah, if it was like this all the way to DC, I could get there this afternoon. This is just perfect. Temperature's great, and the trail is pristine. So still on the Western Maryland Rail Trail, and as you can see, we've been climbing for a couple miles now. It looks like we're climbing away from the C&O Canal, which is to my right and pretty far below us. But the trail is paved, and the temperature is absolutely perfect, and it's a great morning to be out riding your bicycle. Well, here about 13 miles in, and about 3 miles away from a bike shop, I get a flat in my back tire. So I'll probably have to try to change it, because 3 miles is a pretty good walk. So it's a beautiful spot and a nice morning, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, so after wrestling with this for about 20 minutes or so, and including a nice gentleman stopping by to help me, I think we're set. The CO2, man, just works like charm, and no pumping required. There's a bike shop about 3 miles away. I'm going to stop in and get a check. So rolling again. So just another adventure, another thing to do on the trail. Got lucky. I had a very nice gentleman kind of just lend an extra set of hands, which was really nice to have. So David, I'm going to have to figure out a way to thank him. Okay, coming into Hancock, Maryland, and C&O Bicycle is what I'm looking for. Okay, thanks to the very nice people at C&O Bicycle, got the chain lubed. He checked the tire, thought it was okay. We removed the removed the CO2 and put real air in it, and I'm up to pressure and ready to get back on the trail. So back on the C&O Trail, and pleased to say that the condition of the trail, at least a mile in here, is a lot better than the little jaunt we did this morning and of course yesterday. So we'll see, but continuing on to Williamsport. About 31 miles in this morning at the North Mountain Hiker Biker campsite. Just taking a little break, but just to give you an idea of the trail surface now. Back to a very nice trail surface. You know, it still has ruts and that type of thing, but I'm certainly out of the mud. So off the trail, there's some ruins of an old grist mill right off the canal. "38 miles in, and the trail is still in good shape. Really back in the trees and the forest. The Potomac is off to my right, and it really is pretty scenery. Very green, lush. Okay, just entering Williamsport, about a half mile from where I need to spend the night, and the towpath is closed, but there is a little detour here. It looks like they're renovating the lock possibly, and maybe for tourist reasons or whatever, but pretty big construction project. Okay, arrived at the Bay Farms Bread and Breakfast in Williamsport. Talked to the owner, and she said go around back and there'll be a place to wash my bike. So this is around the back of the B&B. There's a hose, and I'm going to get my bike washed off again. And okay, the owner just texted me and said, I'm here by myself tonight. Put my bike in this little garage, lock the padlock, but there's a key in the lockbox, which she just texted me a code, and then proceed on in. I've not been in yet, but proceed on in up these stairs, through that door up there, and to the 3rd floor to my bedroom. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, talked to the owner, and it seems like the entire house is mine for the evening. There'll be nobody else here. I guess they don't live here, and there will be no other guests. So that's kind of wild, this entire place. There are a number of rooms upstairs. I guess the downside is that I'm on the 3rd floor, which go up this narrow staircase, and then there'll be another one to my room. And on the 3rd floor for the evening, this is my room. Kind of cool.